mic is a bit low. Why is my mic low? Hold on just a second. Something's wrong with the mic. Always some problem, y'all. Always something. I rebuke you, Satan. There we go. Maybe that fixed it. Testing 1, 2. Now I'm going all into the freaking red. Okay, we'll be ready to start. I made a theme for him. Oh, I didn't set the well. We're gonna be a low bit. I didn't set it back up. It'll probably look streamy. I've been having all sorts of problems lately. Anyways, we'll get started here in just a bit. I'm gonna be doing Street Fighter 5 again. I'm also doing an actual live stream. I've made a theme song. I don't know if I can find it. That's not it. Where is it? Where is it? I saved it in this folder. Here it is. It's for this graphic. I had the AI write the lyrics off the graphic. Now I'll put my arrow. I did the music with my mouth, by the way. I just generated the lyrics with AI. And the styles I mixed with that song was grunge rock, noise rock, funk rock, groove rock, and goth. I always add a little bit of goth to everything. It was my very first ID online was Bo Draven. Was Bo Draven. I'll get the zoom ready here in just a bit. I didn't feel like going to the gym today. My back is out. I've had a back problem this past weekend. It's kind of getting better. So maybe it'll be better soon. So let me get this rolling. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. See my boxing thing coming through the Zoom. Coming through the Zoom. Coming through the Zoom. Coming through the Zoom, 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 Zoom. Okay. Let's see if we are. No, I gotta make this bit visible. There we go. Now remember, I put a double layer of blur to the background to make it do a little better with the black. The fade to black. Now it makes my face look funny too. We are going to be staying with this game I did. I'm going to go to a higher level this time than the recorded video. I posted a recorded video. It's on Rumble too, but it's taking a long time to process. YouTube got done faster. So that was what I shared. I shared the YouTube. Anyways, I'm thinking about doing a different Street Fighter this time. I believe it's this one or this one that I like. I can't remember. I'm gonna go to 5 rounds. I'm gonna go on easy for now. Easy like a Sunday morning. Easy like a Sunday morning. Ain't got many options. She locked off. She's locked off. I swear I had these characters. I don't know why they're locked off. Guess I'll play Chun. It's Chun. Which outfit should I go with?
Now, let's begin.
We'll try this thing out. I can't believe they fixed this fast as they did, y'all. I wasn't expecting that. I would have just waited if I knew. I was thinking it'd be an all freaking day thing. They had it done within 10 minutes. If I just waited, I could have went right back live. It wasn't this one I liked. It must be the other one. KO. Street Fighter 6 is still updated.
Round 2. Fight.
I noticed something. You know that stream I did last night? I had to do that with my cell phone. I burned out my last minutes of my data. Anyways, it resets in a couple of days.
Don't hold a grudge, okay?
Round 3. Fight.
We didn't have no internet at all last night, except for what we had with the phone. Anyway, I burnt my last video. That video looks very pixelated. But I burned out my last few minutes of my data on. Like I said, it resets for the month.
You win.
Yeah, that does do a little better with the extra layer of blur. But now it blurs my face too, so. I probably shouldn't choose him. Let's push it back some so it ain't completely in my Face. Chungy Lee. This is pretty pie, isn't she? Pretty and pie. My sister got to meet the lady that taught Jim.
Fight.
And she's pink too. I wanted to go, I just wasn't able. My back was out. I wasn't able to push the granny cart. It's doing a little better now. It was really bad that day. I'm gonna take another day off. I might do some light stuff, like maybe my weights.
Round 2.
Let's see.
Fight.
Pretty and pie, isn't shit. Y'all might not be able to hear me. I pushed the computer back. So. I don't know if I'm live on Twitch. I don't remember. If I am, I am. If I'm not, I'm not. But I do have a Twitch schedule posted. I've marked most of them as undecided. So I can decide what I play.
Hold a grudge, okay?
Because I've been really enjoying that Street Fighter.
Fight.
I got away from it for a while. I didn't play it for a long time. And I seen a lot of it this weekend. I thought, I remember that game. I had it. I'm lazy though, but I'd probably done been playing it if I haven't had to get the disc out. I'm gonna tell you, a lot of people likes the physicals. I like the digitals. You get the same game. It works the same way. You just have to install it on your consoles. The only thing is, if they ever take it down out of the store and they took it down, you'd still have it. But I'm wondering if you'd still wouldn't, if they locked it off. Like I said, if it was on mostly online, this would be. But if they were locked offline, would you still wouldn't be able to play them anyway. You had the physical disc. I like the digitals. I'm a digital fan. I don't like having to get the disc out and change them. Boy, he's ugly. That guy's scary looking. That looks like a Halloween mask. It looks like it embedded in a. You would have to give an exorcism to it. That creature looks like you'd have to give an exorcism to it. You better get ready to give an exorcism, Liu Chung Lee. If you like me, give me a follow. I'm gonna try to not be so grumpy on my streams from now. Do a lot of the cussing. I really need to throw that GD away. I think he's getting tired of it. I grew up hearing it, so it's hard, man. I think he's tired of it. I think he let me, but he also let me know he's with me too, so. I just think he said, son, take your sandals off again. He knows everything. He knows everything we're going through, y'all. He knows what our thoughts are. He knows our hearts. I can't say I hadn't actually seen it, though. It's in Ephesians. Ephesians tells you all that stuff. Don't live sexually immoral. Don't be cussing. Don't be doing the dirty jokes. That's in there. You know, people like the dirty jokes. It's in there, y'all. They were doing it back then because he covered it. The book of Ephesians. Look it up. Read it. Read it for yourself. Don't take somebody's word for it. You're not supposed to be doing the little filthy jokes. That's considered immoral, evil. Husbands, love your wives. Wives, submit and love your husbands. It's all in Ephesians. No immoral jokes, no terrible language. Don't speak only things that are good, no criticisms. No moaning and complaining. I don't think it says much about that, but now them books do cover it. Boy, some of those Old Testament books covered that. I mean, do y'all know he let them die because they complained? He literally let them die. He knows it all, y'all. Finish him. He knows it all. If he is what they say he is. Nah, I'm gonna fight the chick. If you watch my video, you'll hear me talk well about that. About the chick thing. A lot of people says, I don't want to play a girl on my screen. Well, I'd rather see a girl on the screen, but I said some other things too. About guys and gals, because we see enough ugly in this world. Sometimes our own selves are ugly. I mean, why do you want an ugly character? And I'm not going to repeat myself. Why do you want an ugly character on your screen? Nobody wants a big, fat, ugly character on the screen. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm on the screen right now, unfortunately for y'all. Unfortunately, you can see my face today. It's not one of the videos where you're not seeing my face. Who wants to see a big, ugly character? I don't. But if you got a girl, well, I'm not going to say it. Y'all can just go watch the video. I said it on the video. I stated my opinions on the character. You know, people complain about that. I mean, they've actually attacked gamers and stuff for saying they wanted a sexy character on the screen. And I addressed it in full. I mean, you want a Superman or a sexy lady. Nobody wants an ugly Blabola on the screen, and right now you got an ugly. I got it perfect. You got an ugly Blabola right there in the corner. He's working on himself, by the way. That Blabola is not wanting to be a Blabola. Now my face will probably always have the fat hanging on. I'm not going to have the facial surgery, Holmes. I'm not going to be like Hogan and kill myself for perfection. You know, that's what it's starting to sound like. That's what he's doing. I'm not wanting to bash to death. But now, they're saying he took steroids. He most likely triggered his heart problems with the steroids. I'm not going to kill myself to look good. Now, I might go down and do some exercises. Maybe cut back on food. We really need to eat better lately. We just been eating whatever. To be honest, we eat what we eat. That's how tough it is lately. But now, if I can't do it healthy wise, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to cheat. I'm not going to take no shots. I'm not going to go staple my stomach or do something to my stomach. I'm not going to. I'm going to exercise, and I'm going to try to eat the best I can. But now I'm not going to just kill myself to have a certain look. I'm not going to go take steroids. My doctors done told me you don't want me being a Superman in the gym. Although I want to be a Superman. I'm telling you, I'll look at that stuff and I'll be, man, I want to do that. I'll be looking at the big weights. Here I've got the little ones in my hands. And I'm looking at the fucking big ones. Freaking big ones. I'm over there looking at the big ones. Wanting the big ones, man. I've got the 10-pounders in my. I don't go over 10. That's my weight limit. Now, it's a total of 20 by the time you lift 2 of them, but that's a little bit, that's 10 over my weight limit. He's got a 10-pound weight limit on my back. I can handle the 20 without actually hurting myself. That's not why my back's hurting. It's just, I think it's the weather. The weather triggers it.
Don't hold a grudge, okay?
Round 3.
But in the video game, you don't want an ugly character on your screen. Now, it's bad enough, like I said, you're looking at me in this corner. You're seeing a fat, ugly dude up there in the corner. KO! He's been thrown in the bank. Put your money in the bank. Sorry, I really need something to drink. Oh, this is the blue and red guy I was thinking about. I got a shadow on my face or something. Oh, this blue and red guy, he's hard, man. He's hard. I think I brushed my hair well like it today.
Harmony. That is the
Yeah, this
truth.
guy right here, he's hard. He's hard, I say.
Fight.
He used to be one unless they broke him. They broke him. He's starting in. They break these characters after a while. Now, my recording was exactly almost a few seconds short of the actual live stream on 6 I did last night. Don't they have a new Switch game of a Capcom versus? I'll have to get the cap. Oh, look at the Babylon back there. There goes their Illuminati symbolism. That's the Tower of Babel back there. Tower of Babel, that's it. Look at him. He's Nimrod. He's representing Nimrod. All that stuff is. All them guides, they just represent Nimrod, y'all. All this stuff has a meaning. Now, I still keep an open mind on some things. Like, what if they're all wrong? What if they've been telling us wrong? What if all this stuff is other? And people says, well, you're not a Christian. Well, I guess I'm not. I mean, I do keep that mind open that they might, because they don't tell you the truth about nothing. I don't want to get that started. I don't want to get those conversations started. But like, for all you know, these things that call themselves guide might be aliens. I mean, that's a possibility. Then again, that could be a crap story. I'm not saying that's how it is. I know the demons are aliens. Or aliens are demons. It's a... I mean, I'm sorry, but you can't trust anything they write down. You can't even trust your history. Because they rewrite it based on who's the winner.
You lose.
History's always written by the winners. And we don't see the losing side.
9.
And you really need to see the losing side to know what really went down. Is that internet went down again? Well, I'm streaming, so I guess it hasn't. It's held up for 23 minutes so far. Hooray! I couldn't get it to hardly do nothing. And I had to depend on my phone. And like I said, I used my last data doing that stream I did last night. Should I stick with Miss Chummy? Or go with the Mexican girl? She looks Mexican. Is she Mexican or Italian? I can't tell. Anyways, I bet she's Mexican. I'd be willing to bet she. Okay. Let's put her back in pun. We'll put her back in pain. Anyway, it don't matter. She's a pretty girl anyway, no matter what. We're gonna stick with Chun, the Asian chick.
Harmony. That is the truth of what you meant. Round 1. Fight. Useless.
Ah, man. This guy is always hard. Every time I've ever took him on. I used to watch some of my friends to play this game, too. They'd always have trouble. I noticed they'd have trouble with it. A lot of my friends, they weren't really friends. I knew them. I'd speak with them. I spread them. Not everybody you know is a friend, by the way. But the rooms I usually hung in, like say on Twitch, they were usually players of these games. Because I mean, that's what I like. So those are the kind of rooms I'd hang out in. And most of the people that I would see who play this guy, they always had trouble with him. And you know me, I'm not a good gamer anyway. But now, if you like what you see, follow. Like I said, I'm gonna try not to be so grumpy and cussy anymore. We'll see about that. I mean, I'm 50 now, so why am I going to get any? I mean, at 50, why am I going to get younger? I should be acting older. Oh, he resurrected, man. That's what I'm talking about. This is what you have to deal with when you deal with this red and blue guy. By the way, it's red and blue, those colors. That's a contradiction there. Y'all know that blue can cause anxiety? I mean, red and blue, but well, I guess I've been looking up the meanings of the colors lately. Y'all know me. I like knowledge. I don't like being a dumbass. I'm not no dumbass redneck. I might be from Georgia. I might have a little bit of redneck in me. I don't have much. I'll talk like a New Yorker, though. I'll cuss like a New Yorker. Boy, I do have a mouth like those people. My mama hates it. Mama hates it. Don't ever blame her for me. She hates it, though. She gives me hell on my mouth. She told me that time I did that Guns N' Roses song, she said, if I knew they had lyrics like that, I wouldn't let you listen to them. Get in the ring. Get in the ring. Boy, go listen to Get in the Ring. I actually was just reading it off the screen that night. I was just singing it what was on the lyrics on the screen. Guy got complaints about he had a speaker outside. He got complaints from the neighbors because of what I sang. He's beating me again, y'all.
You lose.
Get in the ring. Get in the ring. Boy, I got some bad songs too. I didn't release all of them.
Fight on.
I probably won't never, now that I'm trying to clean up, you'll probably never hear them. You'll probably never hear them. Unless I decide to drop the demo somewhere. Should I try somebody else? We'll stick with her. Are we going to keep her in pink? Let's try 3.
Let's begin.
Let's try a different fight set. See if we can do the different fight. This guy, he's tough, man. I'm telling you. Like I said, everybody, all the people I used to watch, when I'd see them play this particular game, they'd have trouble with the same red and blue dick.
Harmony.
I just called him an ugly word. It's jacked up dick. Yeah, I'm on easy, y'all. I'm not even on normal. I'm being a kid right now. I'm being like the little baby, you know. You remember the what was that game called? First game I actually played on a computer. And it was my brother-in-law. When I go visit him, my sister. He'd have the game. I can't think of what it's called. You run around with a gun and you're shooting Nazis. Wolfenstein.
It is time to proceed with the plan. Round 2. Fight.
You know, he had that one about don't hurt him or something. Had the baby bib on or whatever. I'm playing easy right now. Easy like a Sunday morning. You know, I'm glad Billy Joe decided, you know, he was playing the liberal card there for a while. He's told them all that he's not going to play their games anymore. You know, he's one of the best musicians. That's the way a musician should be. I mean, it's okay to stand for what you believe in. But now you shouldn't be so closed-minded that you shut off your other audience. Because as a musician, you're trying to build yourself as a musician. You ain't building yourself as a politician. Fuck politics. I know, there goes the fuck. Fuck politics. It's terrible. It's dirty anyway. Both sides are dirty. Both sides, y'all. Both sides are dirty. It ain't just the Democrats and Republicans. And both sides are cult. You know, I see them videos about them telling the Trumpers they're all cults. The Democrats are in a cult too. They're in a cult of masks and wokeness and green and all this other stuff. And the Republicans, they're in a cult too. It's all a cult. They even claim to be the cult of Jesus. They even call it. I'm not even sure their Jesus is the real Jesus. It's all a cult, y'all. It's all a freaking cult. I didn't beat him again. It's all a cult, man. Everything is a cult now. Hinder actually wrote us a song. They're all cultists. Every bit of them. I like how the other cult makes fun of the other cult. They're both fucking cults. I laugh at both of them. I'm sitting there laughing at both of them. They're both a freaking cult.
Now, let's begin.
Ow. Cut my finger on something. And I mean it's like a little scratch, but it ain't broke the skin, but it's the first layer of skin. I hate when that happens, man. It's all a freaking cult, man. I'll say that here on Rumble and Twitch. Twitch needs to hear it too. They sometimes cult to that other side. I'm not cooking to either side, though. If I like what either side does, I'll stand for it. If I don't like it, I'll speak out against it. One cult supports abortion, the other's against it. I mean, we're talking about that. Let's just bring up the abortion card. One cult's firmly against it, and the other firmly against the other cult. They're both a cult. I'm pissing some people off today. I bet I'm not pissing some of you off if you don't like it. Or follow me. If you don't want to like me, follow me. You like my content. Fatty's got to hit the gym sometime this week, though.
Don't hold a grudge, okay?
Round 3. Fight.
He's probably going to go around and turn and beat me. I hate when I don't connect. I've almost done it. And here he comes winning. That's why I was telling you about the red and blue dick. The red and blue dick did it. Again.
It is time to proceed with the plan. Round 4.
I made it to round 4. Red and blue dick. Boy, I hate dicks in real life. I hate when you run into those I mean, I'm a dick to the dick, but I mean, come on, man. Yeah, I'll be dick for dick. She hit him in the dick. He's resurrected. Ah, man, here we go. Just about how he beat. She do it? She did it. I don't know if it's over yet though.
You win.
She did. Finally. Finally, it's happened to me. You know me, I listen to a lot of different type of music. Beating Mr. Dick, the nightmare of my dreams. We did it, y'all. We did it. We did it live. I believe I'm on Twitch and Rumble.
Thank you for playing.
I think I basically did a couple hours here, or at least an hour and 30 minutes. So I think I'm going to end. I think it's this one that I like, but it might be this one. One of them was my favorite to play all the time. That one's been done 10 times, so I bet it's that one. I played it 10. Played this one 10 too. Anyways, I think I am going to end, even though it's only 30, going on 40 minutes. I guess at the same time, it's about the same. That was 44. This is 37. I beat this one quicker than I beat the others. I beat that. Of course, I did a match without it. So that's probably what's missing of this stream compared to the 44-minute stream, the recorded stream. This was the actual live stream. And I'm going to get off. I'm going to rest for a little bit, take my shower. And then maybe tonight, I don't know, I'm feeling kind of sleepy. So I may pass out. But if I can get on in the AM hours and I got internet, I'll see y'all later. Have a good day. I had fun. I had fun with the stream. I even had fun with my talk. I didn't cuss. Well, I did cuss, but I mean, you know what I'm talking about. I cussed for fun. And I kind of cussed, like, say, I cussed, but I didn't cuss like cuss. You know what I'm talking about. I mean, there's cussing and then there's cussing. Like, there's cussing just talking vulgarity in your language, and then there's actual fussing. I had a good time. Had a good stream. It's been a good Tuesday, ain't it? Ain't it Tuesday? Boy, Monday was a shitter day for us, and I'm not going to talk about it, but it was a shitter. Anyways, it was a shitter. It was a crappy day, but it was a good day because we got through it. And God got us through it as well, and He did some things as well. So that's how I know that even though He might be tired of my dirty mouth, I know He's still with us. I know He's still with me. He showed up. He showed it in a big way. If I told y'all would know what I'm talking about. But I'm not. Some things you don't have to always tell everything. So I'll see you later. No, I'm not gonna say that because I used to sing that, and I got to listen to it one day. I didn't even pay attention to it. I hear it on the 50s channel. Like I like to listen to the 50s a lot. Sometimes, like the past couple of days, I was listening to a Richie Valens station on Pandora. Um, well, that "See You Later, Alligator" would always play. So long, crocodile. See you later. Well, I would sing it to my cat. And one day I was listening to it. It was after he died, and I thought, man, I should have been singing at him. I miss him more than anything right now. And I was just really telling him bye, but the song would play in my mind, and then it didn't dawn on me what it was saying. And then I heard it, and I thought, man, what I'd give to see him now later, you know what I'm talking about. But now I wasn't really meaning it as an insult, I was just saying because I was going to see him later. And the cats, they kind of light up when they hear that song anyway. I mean, if you've ever been around cat and they hear silly songs like that, the cats like silly songs. They'll sort of light up. I mean, you can see their lights in their little eyes when they like something. And I just sang it to as I was going to be seeing him later, But then here it was about 2 weeks after he died. I was listening to a 50s channel. See you later, alligator plays. And I finally, for the first time, I was paying attention to it. And I realized what it was saying. Don't you know you cramped my style? And I was, whoa. Because he didn't cramp my style. I loved him. I loved him dearly, y'all. And I thought, man, I shouldn't have been singing that. But it was just a silly old song anyway. It was just a silly song. But anyways, I'll see y'all later. Hold on. Let me change it. I got to change it. Because we got to see you later. See you next time. For the live show. I don't have an outro. So I'll let that set for about a minute or two. Actually, the stream's going to be about the same. Because that one ended at 44 something. The one last night was 44 too, by the way. I saw that when I was finalizing the upload from Twitch. When I uploaded that other video on my YouTube channel. APFNS on YouTube. APFNS on Rumble. You want to know where you can follow me? APFNS. Play F and Station on TikTok. I don't do TikTok lives anymore. I don't like the live process on TikTok. I might post videos. And APFNS on Instagram. I mean, no, it's not APFNS on Instagram. It's a Play F and Station on Instagram and TikTok. Instagram and TikTok's a Play F and Station. Which is a take on my name. It's mixing it with the PlayStation. It's a Play F and Station, but if you look at the letters, APFNS. So it's still APFNS. It's just AF and PlayStation. And there's a reason I've had that done that. I couldn't get one of these fucking elfin things. And I was thinking, man, I want an elfin PlayStation. And I thought, that has my initials. So I made it as my name. Anyways, I did get it while I took COVID. I had about 2 days of COVID. I took it over the weekend. Actually, it started earlier in the week. It was like an allergy. It started out like an allergy. I'm kid you not. It was just like my normal allergies that I have. It was just like that. My throat got sore. I got stuffy. And by Friday, I knew it was more than an allergy. I was sick. I was deathly sick. And it stayed with me for a total month. And it took me even longer to recover. But you know what? I only took it once. There's people that took it over and over again. Guess what they did? They pulled up that sleeve and took that shot, baby. And how many times did they take it? I took it once. Horrible, though. Horrible. The worst cold I'd ever had in my life. Worst cold I'd ever had in my life. But now I'm still not going to cuck for it, and I'm still not going to wear a mask for it. I'm not going to lift my sleeve up for it either. I don't lift my sleeve up for none of it. It's all a bunch of bull. God gave you an immune system. That's another cult, by the way, the medical cult. That's a cult of itself. It's about like the atheist cult. Cult of science has a cult too. I know I'm really pissing some people off there. The cult of science has a cult as well. I ain't a part of none of your cults. If I'm a part of any cult, it's my own. And I follow Jesus, but I don't follow Jesus the way you follow Jesus. I follow Jesus the way I think I should follow Jesus. And I know that ain't right. But, because they say that, the Bible actually addresses people who does stuff in their own sight. That's the only way I know to be. And the way this world is set up, I'm not being any other way. Because I've seen nothing but lie after lie after lie after lie after lie. Why am I going to just believe some schmuck when I wasn't even alive back then to see it written? I mean, really. I'm just going to have to be me, and I'm going to have to face him, and I'm going to have to face him. I've got legit reasons. I've got legit reasons to be that way. I've got legit reasons. That's the end of my stream right now. I'll see y'all later. I done said bye I don't know how many times. Let me shut down this PlayStation before I start, because I'll forget. Let's see how long that Street Fighter 6 has to update. Maybe by the time I get on, I can play it. That's how it is for me. My internet's kind of. They have two or three packages. We got the intro package, so just saying those other packages are really high. You get more speed and stuff. I could probably have better if I'd pay better, but we do good to have the internet we have. Let's see how long it has left. They get updated. They finally get updated. Maybe that they fixed it. Maybe it did. No, I still got 3 hours. It had 5 hours. That's about right. This has been about 2 hours. It's got 3 hours left. That's the way it goes with me. It takes all day for games to. What is their games for this month? What's his last chance on Madden 26? Oh, Lord. That's a high price, man. What is their games for this month? I hadn't even saw what their games is for this month. How do you even see that? Oh, here we go. Games of the month. Monthly. What are the August games? Jedi Fallen Order? Is that one of them? No. DayZ. Ain't that one of them zombie games? Is that a fighter game? That's a fighter game. I definitely want the fighter game. I like fighter games. We'll go ahead and take it. I don't have room to install it. I'll go ahead and get this one too. And DayZ. Ain't that one of them zombie games? I don't even remember if I got last month's or not. Oh yeah, I did. And Diablo was one of them. Diablo 4, wasn't it? Let's see what last month's was. Did we not see it? Ah, well, I'm gonna go off. I went in and took them because I don't always get them. Sometimes I miss them. The months go by so fast. That's like an interesting game. What is this Alan Woke thing? Alan Wake. I never played it, but I see it. Boy, Madden 26, a high price, man. Well, I've been hearing a lot about Battlefield 6. I've been reading a lot about it. That's supposed to be all. There, I got 2K26 ready. Oh, boy, it's $99. Look at the price on them games. If WWE is 20, I see they got other versions. Man, that's crazy. Why do they want to set these? Well, I know why. I agree. They're just freaking games, man. They're just freaking game. A game shouldn't be that high. People says, "Oh, well, PlayStation wasn't Nintendo." At least at the stores I shop. Y'all know back in the day when I had my PlayStation 1 and my sister she had to get a Nintendo because PlayStations were very hard to come by, dog. You had to search high and low to get them, and still bought games. She bought games back then. She feels like she's too old for one. Nowadays, she picks on us older people to play games. She says we're too old. But now she bought her a Nintendo 64. And I would go get the same game that she got for $39, and she would have to pay $69 for hers. Mine were $30 cheaper. PlayStation 1. PlayStation 2, they were still in the 30 to 40 price range. It was PS3 when they started kind of getting higher. But then you could wait for the greatest hits to come out and you could get it cheaper. And today they rarely mark them down. I mean, every once in a while, once in a blue moon, you'll see them marked down. I don't like today's prices on these games. I'm going to tell you, I think it's too high. Nintendo was always fucking high, but Sony didn't used to be like that. Sony didn't used to be like that. You didn't used to be like that, Sony. People say, "Oh, quit bitching." Well, some of us are poor. Some of us don't have yachts like some of you schmucks do. Some of us don't have the yacht. I don't have the yacht. I wish I did have the yacht, because I wouldn't have the yacht. I wish I had the money to buy the yacht. Let's that one. Maybe I'd have the yacht just to have some fun. I don't know. Maybe I would have the yacht, but I don't know. I probably wouldn't because I don't boat. But now, if I had the yacht, I'd have the yacht. But I wouldn't mind having the money to have the yacht, if you know what I'm saying. Some of us don't have the yacht. Some of us don't have the Ferraris. Some of us don't have the nice cars. I'd like to have the nice cars. I'd probably have to have a driver. Probably have to have a driver. But I wouldn't mind having nice cars. I mean, I just have them as collectors, you know. Even though I couldn't drive, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to drive. We'll find out. Anyway, that's another story. I've told you all my vision situation. I'd have the nice cars. I'd have a room full of the nice cars. But maybe I'd have the yacht. I don't know. I mean, I'd probably just buy the hotel. That's probably what I'd have. I'd have myself a whole freaking hotel. It'd be just for me. But I just have the feeling like going down to the pool, having the people working. I might buy a hotel just for myself. I might let my friends come or my family, or I might rent out some of the rooms. But I might have the hotel just for myself. But the vacation place. But again, if I wanted the yacht, I'd buy the yacht. I don't think I'd want one. It's not I don't like it. It's never been a part of my life. Like, we had an uncle who went boating and stuff, and he would invite our family on like when I was a little boy. That's the last time we went boat. So boats ain't really a part of my life, you know. So maybe I would have the yacht. If I had the money, maybe I'd have the yacht just to have it and go, and then I could try something new, you know. But I don't have the yacht. Some of us don't have yachts. Some of us don't have the money to throw around. Some of us don't have the big gigantic game room. I've got a little office room. And it needs to be cleaned up. I've got to clean it up. I mean, it ain't levels like you see these rooms where they got their food under the bed. I don't do any of that bullshit. I wouldn't even do that anyway. That's nasty. That's nasty. You can't even clean your fucking food up. Come on, man. Throw your fucking throw your Cheetos packs away. I don't have Cheetos. I ain't even had Cheetos in a long time. Throw your Cheetos away. Don't leave them throwing up under your bed stuff. But now, here's what my problem is: packaging. Packaging. Like over here, I got a bunch of packages I got to throw away. I throw away a lot of them. I got to do the rest of them. Packages, like I'm talking about, like the stuff it comes in. I threw a whole bunch of them away, and then I've got storage boxes of books right here. I just kicked it and knocked something off. I got books. I'm gonna have to quit buying books. I don't got no place to put them. I'm just gonna have to buy the digital books. Uh, CDs. I got CDs stacked over there. My room's just piling up with stuff like that 'cause it's a small room. Over here, I've got a battery charger, radio. I got my drums all stacked there. But I'm gonna clean all that crap out. I'm gonna try to get me something. I'm gonna go in these storage boxes and look what I don't need and try to get rid of it. And then I'm gonna try to get me a desk so I can put my computer over on a desk, and then I'll have me a setup. You know what I'm saying? But most of us don't have big houses. Uh, and like I tell you, I don't really like the games anymore. Now I have been buying some, especially some older ones when I find them real cheap. But now I like the digital because there's no clutter, there's no box, there's no. Cause that's another thing that's all over my room. I'm gonna throw them things away. I see them selling them. I probably wouldn't be able to sell them. Nobody ever buys shit from me. I'm just gonna sack them up and throw them away. I guess the packages that come because I don't use them. I use wallets. I use storage wallets. I don't use the cases. Anyways, that's what my room is piled up with junk like that, and I got to get rid of some stuff. The only reason I don't open up my camera is because I've got my figure. I'm not getting rid of my figures. We'll find something to do with the figures. I love my Star Wars figures. I love my superhero figures. By the way, finally got Superman and Wonder Woman. I've been wanting Superman and Green Lantern. Superman, Wonder Woman, and Green Lantern. I got Flash and Superman and Superwoman. Superman and Wonder Woman. It's Wonder Woman. Did I say Superwoman? Wonder Woman. I finally got them in one box set. Uh, I got Flash, Aquaman, Superman, Wonder Woman, some silver dude. I like him, by the way. I didn't know who he was, but I like him. He's a black dude. He looks like a half android, he's silver. I probably wouldn't have bought him if I see Snoop Dogg sticking out right there in my pot figures. If I had the camera on, I had it turned that direction, you'd be able to see his hat. But I don't like how they're stacked up. I don't like how it looks on the camera, so I don't show it. Because I've got my sacks on top of sacks of my figures. And then I've got some cords underneath them I'm just guessing when I throw them old cords away. I don't guess there's anything you can do with them. I don't know if anybody buy them or not. I'm probably just going to throw them away. I'm probably going to throw away a lot of stuff. So I don't want to be cluttered. I guess now that I'm getting 50, I'm not wanting to be cluttered anymore. I'm bad at throwing things in one corner. Yeah, I mean, it's like I throw things in one corner. That's how but no, I don't throw that's nasty, man. Talk about that filthy. These people, I mean, I wonder if that's even real. I mean, I see them generating pictures. Is there really people that live like that's filthy, man? That is, who would be that fucking filthy? Who would be that fucking filthy? I do got to declutter though. I am going to declutter real soon because I'm getting to where I don't like it. Like I said, I done threw a whole bunch away. I got a lot left. And I got some that I got stuff in them. Like I don't, I don't guess it'd be worth selling because it's junk. I mean, just throw it away. Anyways, because it was a game player. I mean, it's got old games on it, but it's literal junk. I mean, it gets lines in it. I don't even use it because it gets lines. I went and bought the same games on one of these little USB sticks. It's got most of the same games on it. Because it just, I mean, I like this made like a Nintendo 64, but it's literal junk. I mean, not 64, them things before them. Super Nintendos or whatever. If I got it up and showed it to you, I didn't have that back then. So the games weren't a part of my life back then. I told you I didn't get my first game player in 1999 PlayStation. Some of them boxes has stuff in them. I'll probably throw some of that away too. I cleaned a lot of them out. And I'm going to get over here, see what's over here. I got some stuff in front of the air conditioner. I don't know what's over there. I'm going to throw out my old console boxes. I've decided I'm not going to keep. I was holding on to them. I've gotten tired of that. I'm going to throw away my Xbox. This other Sega Genesis, I'm going to throw that away. It's not a real Genesis, by the way. It's one of those AT games. That's the first time I ever played Mortal Kombat, by the way. Was that AT games. I'm just going to throw some crap away. You just can't keep everything. You know what I'm saying? Maybe my brain's finally getting that at 50. I just don't like it. I don't like it anymore. I don't like it. Anyways, I think I've actually drug the stream out for an hour. I'll see y'all later. Have a good day. Some of us don't have the yachts, and some of us don't have the big fancy houses. We don't have the big Ferraris and the nice cars. It's easy for them. It's easy for them schmucks to say not to complain about the prices. Spoiled schmucks. By the way, my daddy always went on about our generation being spoiled. The most spoiled generation I've seen is the past 2 generations. The ones that were born in the 90s and the 2000s. Those are the spoiled ones. The ones from the 80s, I didn't ever shut down that console. Give me just a minute. I need to shut it down. The spoiled ones are the ones of the 90s and 2000s. That is spoilies. My daddy thought our generation was spoiled. I think those 2 generations are spoiled. Most of them are sorry and won't work even when they got a job. They want to sit around on their phone. They're sorry and won't work. Nobody can't say that about me. I'm disabled. They're sorry and they won't work.